Shalom. We want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh
Yahweh
by
Bashim
Shim Yahushai,
Yahushai.
the one is to the apostles of GMS, and salutations to Yakim pushing his word with truth and sincerely. And today we're going to get a topic basically of Thanksgiving, which was yesterday. And we're going to start off with, because that's a heathen holiday. And Jeremiah 10:2. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
Actually, I got start at the first verse.
Come. Jeremiah 10:1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. For the customs and the I'll just keep reading. For the customs of the people are vain. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, and work of the hands of the workman with an axe. They deck it with silver and with gold. They fasteth it with nails and with hammers, that it move not. And that's going into the Christmas tree. But what I said in verse 2, thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen. So don't learn the way of the heathen, and Thanksgiving is a heathen custom. Just like Christmas is a heathen custom. We're not supposed to be celebrating those holidays.
Con. And I just got a quick precept just to back up that first verse because it said, Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. And I just wanted to get this quick precept out. Amos 3:1. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities. And it said right there, following not the way of the heathen. The people, the Israelites, because you know that the Israelites today, which are the Negroes, the so-called Negroes, Native American, no, the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, they celebrate this holiday knowing not the history of it. So they were following the way of the heathen this holiday. So the Lord's gonna punish you for your iniquities.
I got Jeremiah 4:22. For my people is foolish, they have not known me. They are stoddish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. So our Israel is like foolish and stubborn. So they're how you call it, celebrating this holiday, and some of them don't even know what it's about. They think it's all about giving thanks to everything, not knowing the real history of Thanksgiving. With I posted something. I said if you people are celebrating Thanksgiving, it was on Snapchat. But basically, I posted it, if you celebrating Thanksgiving, death to you all. And some girl texted me and said, why? It's fun. And I told her, don't you know the background, the history of Thanksgiving? And she said, nah. And I got vexed. It vexed me. I didn't text that bitch back, man. Cause how the hell don't you know? That's good. Just get precept. You got a precept?
Con. Salakia. Damn, Salakia. Psalms 55:21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. And that's talking about, you know, when Esau came to America, with acting all peaceful with the Gadites, but then once they had the opportunity to kill them, they took it. But first he did it slowly, bringing the diseases here.
Smallpox. And I have an article after we bring out these scriptures. I'm gonna bring out this article, the real history of Thanksgiving. Um, John 10:10. The thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly. Counsel this thief, which is Esau, they came to steal and to kill and destroy. And that's what they did. They stole this land. They killed a bunch of Native Americans. The genocide of the Native Americans. You got something?
John. Genesis 49:19. Gad a troop shall overcome him, but he shall be overcome at the last. You know, that's talking about, how you call it?
So basically, Gad was overcome because Gad couldn't fight Esau because they were blessed with the sword, and there was a prophecy that this was gonna happen, but you overcame Gad, but now Gad is gonna overcome in the last days.
But that will be when Yahweh Shemi Shai returns.
Come,
It won't just be Gad, it will be the 12 tribes of Israel.
come. That was and now I'm gonna get into this article, the real history of Thanksgiving, because not a lot of people know this, man. All right, most of us associate the holiday with happy pilgrims and the Indians sitting down to a big feast, and that did happen once. The story began in the 1614 when a band of English explorers sailed home to England with ships full of pacificated Indians bound for slavery. They left behind smallpox, which virtually wiped out those who had escaped. By the time of the Pilgrims arrived in Massachusetts Bay, they found only one living pacificated Indian, a man named Squanto, who had survived slavery in England and knew their language. He taught them to grow corn and to fish and negotiate a peace treaty between the Pilgrims and the Wampanoag nation. At the end of their first year, the Pilgrims held a great feast honoring Squanto and the Wampanoags. So right there, it's telling you that Squanto was helping these pilgrims, and what they did.
Man, Gad taught them how to bathe. They taught him I call it, grow crops. But Esau's just a damn devil. He doesn't care.
But as the word spread in England about paradise to be found in the New World, religious zealots called Puritans began arriving by the boatload. Finding no fences around the land, they considered it to be in public domain. Joined by other British settlers, they seized land, capturing strong young natives for slaves and killing the rest. But the Pequot nation had not agreed to peace treaty Squanto had negotiated, and they fought back. The Pequot Wars was one of the bloodiest Indian wars ever fought. In the 1637, near present-day Groton, Connecticut, over 700 men, women, and children of the Pequot tribe have gathered for the annual Green Corn Festival, which is our Thanksgiving celebration. In the pre-dawn hours, sleeping Indians were surrounded by English and Dutch mercenaries who ordered them to come outside. Those who came out were shot and clubbed to death, while the terrified women and children who huddled inside the longhouse were burned alive. The next day, the governor of Massachusetts Bay Colony declared a day of Thanksgiving because 700 unarmed men and women and children had been murdered. So that's the background of Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving, as you could see, man. And I claim that guy. Lord, he's going straight to the field. big colony. After all of this happened, they they are like it said right there. He declared a day of Thanksgiving.
And I just, since you know that's talking about Esau, what he did to Gad, and he's going back to with the story of Jacob and Esau. Esau hated Jacob, but I call it these Edomites and these heathens are enemies. So I got this quick precept. Zerach 12:10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as an iron rusted, so is his wickedness. So as soon as he gets the right opportunity to kill you or to do something to screw you over, he'll do it.
He'll stab you in the back, man. So death to you, Esau, man. And that day is coming real quick. So Gad shall overcome in the last days, like that scripture says. And Lord, man, Lord willing, Yahweh Shemi Ashara Tazan, the Lord puts, I get the hands on you, Esau, and be a part of the elect. And I'll sculpt one of you. I'm gonna sculpt Esau, man. So, man, Lord willing, we get those spiritual powers. But that's what we wanted to go into because you people are, man, our people are foolish, man. And next holiday is coming is Christmas, man. You're not even supposed to celebrate that either. No heathen customs. So with that, hopefully this video was edifying. And we want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. And double honors to the apostles of GMS. And salutations to you, Hakim, pushing this word with truth and sincerely. Shalom.